You might think your biggest problems are money, relationships, or the world around you. But in reality, your battle is not outside, it is inside. Your desires, your thoughts, and your focus are what either lift you up or pull you down. In today's video, you will understand how controlling your mental energy can help any person transform their life, and why most people fail simply because they become slaves to their own desires. So let's begin the video. Have you ever noticed that some days you feel extremely focused? You feel like working, everything seems clear, and everything flows smoothly. And then there are other days when, without any reason, your mind keeps wandering. You can't focus on anything, and the entire day gets wasted in distractions. Now the question is, why does this happen? Is the external world really controlling you, or is there something within you that is actually in control? The truth is, the battle never happens outside. The battle always happens inside. Every second, thousands of thoughts run through your mind. Some of them push you forward, and others slowly pull you backward. But the biggest truth is this: your mind can never stay empty. It will always hold on to something. And if you don't direct it properly, it will automatically choose the wrong direction on its own. Now understand something very important that most people misunderstand. The desires inside a human being are not weakness. In fact, they are energy. But the problem starts when a person, instead of understanding that energy, gets trapped inside it. Think about fire. Fire is neither good nor bad in itself. If it burns inside a house, it destroys everything. But if the same fire is in a stove, it cooks food. And if the same fire is in an engine, it moves an entire train. The same applies to your mental energy. Your attraction, your pull, your desires are not meant to be destroyed. They are meant to be directed. But today's biggest problem is that people don't understand their own energy. They either try to suppress it or completely get lost in it without awareness. And this is where imbalance begins in life. In today's world, social media has made this even worse. With every scroll, you see something new, something attractive, something that triggers your brain's dopamine system. Slowly, your mind becomes addicted to instant gratification. That's why many people cannot stay focused on one thing for long. Whether it is studies, work, or goals, everything starts breaking midway. But the real problem is not outside. The real problem is that you don't understand your own mind. You think external forces are controlling you, but the truth is, you need to learn how to control yourself. Many people think control means suppressing desires, but that is the biggest misunderstanding. Because suppressed energy never disappears, it comes out in another form. True control means directing your energy correctly. Just like a river is not stopped, but redirected so it doesn't destroy. Instead, it becomes useful. Similarly, your mental energy is not meant to be destroyed. It is meant to be directed. Now understand another truth. People who fail in life are not those who lack ability, but those who waste their energy in the wrong places. They lose focus in small distractions, react to every trigger, and slowly their entire life becomes scattered. On the other hand, some people hold that same energy, manage it, and invest it into their work, their skills, and their goals. And the only difference is this: one person becomes a slave to his desires, and the other becomes the master of his desires. Now, one more important thing. The feeling of attraction inside you is natural, but if you act on it without awareness, it will lead you to wrong decisions. And if you understand it properly, the same energy will take you toward focus, discipline, and growth. The problem is not desire. The problem is lack of control. When a person reacts without control, he becomes a victim of his own decisions. But when a person pauses and thinks, he becomes the driver of his life. And that is where the real mindset shift happens. Now listen carefully. The direction of your life depends on where you are spending your energy. If you let it scatter, your life will also become scattered. But if you collect it and direct it properly, that same energy can take you to a level where most people only dream. And the biggest truth is this: no one is
stopping you from outside. The real obstacle is inside you. Now understand the final point. True strength is not about having no desires. True strength is being able to control yourself even when desires exist within you. That is what separates you from everyone else. That is what is called discipline, and that is what the world calls success. Because the person who can control himself can never be defeated by the world. And remember this: real victory never happens outside. Real victory always happens inside. If you understood just one thing from this video today, it is this: your biggest battle is never outside. It is always inside you. Until you understand your desires and learn to control them, you will keep making decisions that take you backward instead of forward. True victory begins when a person becomes the master of his mental energy, not its slave. Now the decision is in your hands. Either you keep chasing your desires, or you control them and take your life in a new direction.